We physicists have waited 100 years since 1916 for this photograph.
Black holes have no manners. They can devour anything, even light. But sometimes they burp up stars. And today, we're gonna mock them for it. Welcome to Sagan's Sandbox. In this video, you will not only see black holes that don't cover their mouths when they burp, you'll also see black holes that dance and sing. Be ready to be surprised. Stars. Those giant balls of plasma that are millions of times bigger than our planet. But size doesn't matter when you face the ultimate cosmic predator, black holes. Black holes can rip them apart like spaghetti and gulp them down like a hungry teenager. But apparently not all of them go down smoothly. Some of them get stuck in the black hole's throat, or maybe in its stomach, or maybe in some other place that we don't even understand. And then, years later, they come back up as radio waves. That's what a team of astronomers observed when they watched 24 black holes tear apart stars in what are called tidal disruption events, or TDEs for short. TDEs are when stars get too close to black holes and get stretched and squeezed by their immense gravity until they break into pieces. Some of those pieces escape while others form a thin disk around the black hole that slowly feeds. The disk is very hot and unstable, and it emits a lot of radiation that we can detect with our telescopes. Wow, that sounds so cool and exciting. I wish I could see something like that. Oh wait, no I don't. But here's the weird thing. Astronomers usually only look at these black holes for a few months after the TDEs because they think that's when most of the action happens. But this team decided to keep watching them for hundreds of days, and they found something surprising. In up to half of the cases, the black holes flared up with radio waves years after the TDEs. They call this phenomenon a burp, because it's like the black hole is regurgitating some of the star material that it couldn't digest. Apparently the black hole even says "excuse me" afterwards. Well, I guess I was wrong. Even black holes have manners. Now you might be wondering, why does this happen? How does this happen? What does this mean? Well, the astronomers are wondering the same thing. They don't really know what's causing these burps or where they're coming from. They have some theories, but none of them are very satisfying. Maybe the star material is coming from the disk, or maybe it's coming from somewhere closer to the black hole. Maybe it's related to the magnetic fields around the black hole. Or maybe it's something else entirely. One thing is clear. These black holes are not behaving like we expected them to. They're not just silent and dark monsters that swallow everything in their path, they're also noisy and bright pranksters that spit out things at random times. And sometimes they even do it twice. That's right, 2 of the black holes that the team observed had a second burp after their first one. They re-brightened in radio waves after fading for a while. This is completely new and unexpected, and it shows that these black holes can turn on and off again without any warning. So what does this mean for us? Well, nothing really. These burps are harmless to us and they don't affect anything in our solar system. They're just a curiosity for astronomers who want to understand how black holes work and what they do with their food. Well, they're also a source of entertainment for those of us who want to laugh at how ridiculous and hilarious the universe is. I mean, come on, black holes burping up stars? That's comedy gold right there. But wait, not only do these black holes burp up stars, they also have some other funny habits that you might not know about. For example, black holes are the most powerful and ruthless objects in the universe, but also the worst singers ever. Yeah, that's right, singers. But how can this even be possible? Well, it's because when 2 black holes smash into each other, they create ripples in space-time that we can pick up with our fancy devices. These ripples are like sound waves, but very weak and hard to hear. They also have a frequency and a pitch that depends on how big and how fast the black holes are. That means that when 2 black holes merge, they make a sound that we can listen to with our instruments. And what does that sound like? Well, it sounds like a chirp. A very low and short chirp, but a chirp nonetheless. And sometimes it sounds like a ring down. A ring down is when the new black hole wobbles like a bell and makes a series of fading chirps until it settles down to its final shape. Yeah, singing is not their best point, but I assure you, they can dance. Seriously, let me explain. You may think that black holes are boring and dull, but you're wrong. Black holes are actually very lively and fun, especially when they have a partner. When 2 black holes are in love, they like to show it by spinning around each other in a cosmic dance. This dance creates ripples in space and time, which we call gravitational waves. These waves look like a spiral, and they tell us about how the black holes got closer and closer until they finally kiss. And what happens when they kiss? They create a huge explosion of energy and matter, which we can detect with our instruments. This is called a black hole merger, and it's one of the most powerful events in the universe. But don't get too excited, because this is not a romantic kiss. This is more like a violent crash, where the black holes smash into each other and rip each other apart. And sometimes they even kick each other in the face. Yeah, you heard me right. Black holes can kick each other in the face. This happens when the merger is not symmetrical. This kick can be so strong that it can make the black hole move faster than a bullet. But that's not the only surprising thing about them. They also have hair. No, I'm not kidding. Let me explain what I mean by that. This may sound like a joke, but it's actually a serious theory that tries to solve one of the biggest mysteries in physics. What happens to the information that falls into a black hole? To understand this theory, we need to learn more about quantum hair. Yes, it sounds strange. Quantum hair is not like the hair on your head, but it's a very small and subtle feature that makes one black hole different from another. Quantum hair is made of tiny vibrations in the space around a black hole, and it carries some of the information that was swallowed by the black hole. This hair is invisible to the eye, but it can be heard by measuring the sound waves that are made when two black holes dance. This sound is like a chirp, and it tells us what the black hole is hiding inside. Quantum hair is a way to solve the mystery of the information paradox, which would be a huge scientific achievement. So, in the end, black holes are not just simple and boring objects, but they have some personality and style, even a quantum hair. So yes, it's actually a legit theory, unlike some other theories about black holes which are just plain crazy, like the one that says that black holes are doors to other worlds, where anything is possible, like finding a unicorn, or winning the lottery, or getting a date. This is one of the craziest and coolest theories about black holes, and it says that our universe is not alone, but it has many neighbors in a multiverse. Some scientists say that black holes could be the keys to these other universes.
When you go through a black hole, mathematically, no one's ever done this, of course, you wind up on a parallel universe,
where the rules of physics could be very different, like gravity being optional, or time being reversible, or chocolate being healthy. This theory is based on the idea of wormholes, which are like tunnels in space-time that could take us to faraway places, or even different realities. But don't get too excited, because we have no proof that wormholes exist, or that they're hiding inside black holes. And even if they were, they would be very risky and scary to enter. Speaking of black holes, have you seen how they feast on other stars and eat them piece by piece? There's a black hole that's millions of light years away, and it's feasting on a star regularly. Every time it launches an attack, it eats a part of the star that is equal to 3 times the mass of the Earth. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 times the mass of our world. And you can watch it right now by clicking here. You'll also see a gamma ray burst that's 400 quadrillion times brighter than the sun. But that's not all. I have one more thing to tell you, and it might sound very cliche, but it's very important for the growth of the channel. Are you ready? Well, here it is. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time with more awesome space news.